What's going on, guys? Welcome to Kalama Hour. So in our today's episode, we're going to talk about a very sensitive issue, a very agitative issue, an issue that has emerged in the recent weeks about the finance bill, the Gen Z movement, and the stand of the president and the government, and everything that has been happening in our country. Now that even tomorrow we're expecting to see people go to protest because they have given their reducible minimum to the government of Kenya. So we have our guest today whom we are going to discuss with the issues concerning the Finance Bill 2024. The president has already rejected the bill, of course, but we see that there have been demands from the public that have not yet been met by the government. So we're going to discuss and we're going to hear our guest and his views and opinions regarding that. So welcome.
Thank you very much, Kalama, for this wonderful opportunity. I'm Baraka Bahati Blessings, and I'm very grateful to be with you today here.
Welcome, Baraka. So our guest is called Baraka, and today we're going to discuss a few issues surrounding the finance bill issue. So do you reject, or rather, did you support the finance bill, or did you reject the finance bill? Now that it's already rejected, what was your stand then before?
My stand during that time when people were rejecting the finance bill, others were supporting, I decided to remain neutral.
Okay.
But as you can see, if there is a conflict or there is a war in any place, and you as an individual, if you decide to remain neutral, it means now you will be on the side of the oppressor.
Okay.
So on that matter, I was not now ready to be with on the same side with the oppressor. So I decided now to join my Gen Z, which is now a movement, and everyone can attest to it.
Yes.
It is moving very fast. Things are changing within a very short period.
Yes.
And even the president, I'm very sure, he is now aware that this movement is very strong.
Yes, exactly. So now we've been having like discussions going on, especially on X, that is Twitter, formerly Twitter. Those of you who are not in Twitter, there have been discussions whereby the government and the president are requesting for dialogue with the Gen Z, and they have requested the movement to appoint two leaders that will represent them in a dialogue. However, the movement, or rather the Gen Z, have maintained categorically that they are partless, they are tribal-less, and they have no leaders. So we are yet to see what's going to happen, because the president has insisted on the dialogue, whereas the movement, or rather the Gen Z, are partless and leaderless. So we expect to see some of these things, how they're going to emerge. So like tomorrow we've seen speculation that tomorrow people are going to be on the streets. We are not yet sure about that. So regarding this whole issue of conversation and dialogue, whereby the president has requested a multi-sector dialogue, whereby we have representatives from every sector of the economy, that is the church, we have the Gen Z and other sectors. What is your opinion on the dialogue? Is it something that we should embrace? Rather, is it something that is going to sort the needs, rather the demands of the Gen Z? Or is it something that is it will just worsen? Will you worsen the issue, or are we going to sort the issue in a dialogue whereby the Gen Z will be having two leaders to represent them? Because we have even the issue of coercion, they can be compromised. So what is your opinion on that?
What I can now maybe advise the president right now, I think the issue of suggesting the Gen Z to maybe send some of the representatives to go and discuss the same issue. I think for this time, multi-sectoral collaboration is very important. But now, the issue of multi-sectoral collaboration to solve now the conflict, You know, when you want to solve conflicts, there are different styles that you can use as a leader to resolve those conflicts. We have collaboration, we have withdrawal, we have compromising. But now, what I can now tell my fellow Gen Z, if they allow now the president to use some of the leaders that maybe they will now have suggested, the president will use now which style? Compromising. These people will be compromised, of which the only style that the president need now to use is collaboration. If you use no collaborative style, it means now you will now be involving everyone. But the president is now, it's like he is trying to tell the people that he is ready to use collaborative, but at the end of the game, the same president will use compromising, whereby some of those leaders will be bought.
Okay. If
they're bought, what will happen? It means now these other people who died, it's like they will now have lost, they just lost their lives.
They fought for nothing.
Yes, they fought for nothing. Okay. So what I can maybe advise my fellow Gen Z, the movement to remain tribeless, the movement to remain leaderless, and they also need to remain fearless. The same way that they are. Because if they are fearless, they are leaderless, they will remain powerful. Okay. Because the power belongs to the people.
Yes.
So I think those people need now to stop encouraging now the Gen Z to produce some of their representatives. Okay. Why? Because we already have representatives, youth representatives in the government. But are they really working?
Are they really representing?
They are not representing the youth because they are already compromised.
Okay.
So the issue of now suggesting representatives, I think at this point it will not work.
Okay.
So the president need now to be aware that the issue of using some representatives, that thing will not work. Maybe as what he suggested, that maybe if the Gen Z is willing to produce some, to invite maybe the president to join now them on the X,
yes.
I think it will now, only that style can work.
Okay.
So the Gen Z are the ones who are now inviting the president to attend that meeting. Okay. It is not now vice versa. Right. Where now the leaders will now go and join the president.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's a very clear stand, and it's a very reasonable argument, because how do we expect that two people are going to represent the views of 52 million people? That is impossible, and close to not even close to possible, because I think we have demands which are very clear. Not like these things are very clear, and the president already knows the demands of the people, and the only way that he's going to sort these things, I'm thinking that it's only by action, by doing what the people want. That is how you're going to sort all this issue of all these protests that have been going on, and you're going to save lives, and then we are going to surge forward as a country. So thank you so much, Mr. Baraka, and we welcome you back again. Whenever we have anything, we're going to give you a call, and we really appreciate your time, because he is having a very busy schedule. By the way, he's a very busy man, but he managed to come, and we really appreciate. So ladies and gentlemen, see you next time.
Thank you.